I'm here to talk with you today about colon cancer and an important screening test that can help prevent this disease or find it early when it's easiest to cure. The test I'm going to talk about is called the fecal occult blood test, or FOBT. Every year in the U.S., more than 145,000 people are diagnosed with colon cancer, and 57,000 people die from the disease. Men, women, and all racial and ethnic groups are affected by colorectal cancer. However, the disease is most common in people over age 50. The good news is that colon cancer can be prevented or even cured with early detection testing. FOBT is the easiest and most useful method to detect colon cancer. Before cancer develops, a growth of tissue usually starts out as a non-cancerous polyp on the inner lining of the colon. FOBT detects the presence of hidden blood in a sample of stool that can be caused by cancerous tumors or polyps in the intestines. The FOBT kit includes a set of 3 cards. Each card has 2 boxes, which are used to collect the stool sample over 3 days. There are applicator sticks that are used to collect the stool. And there is a special envelope to mail back the stool sample. To ensure the test accuracy, you need to follow your doctor's instructions. At least 3 days before collecting your stool sample, you need to change some of your diet and stop taking some medication until the test is over. Each time, before you collect your stool sample, you should fill out all the information on the front of each card. There are many methods to collect your stool sample, but it is very important that you collect it properly in order to avoid contamination. To collect your stool, you can put toilet paper in a clean container. Or another method would be to turn off your water supply to your toilet. Your water supply valve is usually located behind and below your toilet. Once you close your valve, flush your toilet once and there should be no more water left in the bowl. Now you can place some toilet paper inside the toilet. After you have your bowel movement, use the application stick to collect some of your stool. Then, smear a thin stool sample in the box labeled A. Then use the same stick to get a different sample of stool, and smear it in the box labeled B. Let the samples dry, and then close the card. After collecting the stool sample, be sure to wash your hands using soap and water. Turn on your water supply, and then flush the toilet. Continue to use the same method to collect the second and third stool sample until all the cards have samples. Remember that during this time period you must maintain the food and diet restrictions until all the samples have been collected. Once all the cards have the samples, place them in your envelope. Then send it to the laboratory or return them to your doctor's clinic as soon as possible.
Many doctors' offices are now using the fecal immunochemical test for colorectal cancer screening. Unlike the stool Guaiac FOBT test, for the FIT test, you don't need to avoid any food or medication. This is one type of FIT kit. It comes in an envelope. The envelope contains a small plastic bottle, a wrapper, a zipper bag, and a large piece of folded paper for collecting stool, and an envelope to mail back the sample. This kit requires you to take only 1 stool sample. Your doctor may have other FIT kits that require 2 stool samples and may use a card instead of a bottle. But the collection is similar. When you are ready, first you open the sheet of paper and lay it flat on top of the water inside the toilet. Don't worry about clogging your sewer system. After you are done, this paper can be flushed just like toilet paper. You can have your bowel movement and let the stool drop on top of the paper. You then take the plastic bottle, twist the cap off, and use the tip of the stick to poke into the stool several times in different places so that the tip is covered with the stool sample. Insert the stick back into the bottle. Snap shut the cap tightly. Now you are done. Flush the toilet and be sure to wash your hands with soap. You can write your name, your age, and the date of the test, or you can use the sticker that your doctor's office may give you to label your sample. Use the wrapper to wrap around the bottle, then insert it into the plastic zipper bag, and then seal the bag. Put the bag into the return envelope and then seal the envelope. Make sure your name and address is on the envelope, as well as your doctor's name and address, or where they want you to send the samples to. Put a stamp and put it in the mail.
I hope these instructions have explained to you FOBT procedures. FOBT is the easiest way to detect colorectal cancer from your own home. Remember, colon cancer can be prevented or even cured with early detection testing. Thank you.